Hop around all she wants. Eventually, she'll get stunned. And then the phosphorus bomb will land. And
On the side of SK, and for Gambit, I think they can pull the trigger a whole lot earlier.
Tarek and Lulu support. But Gambit didn't get me this time. And yeah, I'm just going to keep my eyes on
Pepper. There is a Valkyrie available. Let's see what happens. That's the flash into the pulverize. Headbutts Forgiven backwards. Enrated pushes Forgiven onto the wrong side of the map. Candy Panda tries to follow with a flash, but it does not work out. And Sven Skeren, he wants to set his sight on the Earth Rider. He's going to find himself on Gosu Pepper. Prey Seeker comes out. Dazzle is stunned. Follows up with the Summoner Heal. Now Forgiven is putting those missiles down. Enrated and Sven Skeren are in trouble.
Yeah.
Enrated goes down. First blood to Forgiven. Gambit with the outplay.
I'm not so sure. He drew Diamond Procs with the early Rek'Sai. To mid lane twice.
Talking about that later as Diamond wants to set up for a dive. Teleport coming up from
lane
Cabo
party.
Shot. He does have Onslaught of Shadows, and Candy Panda's going to get caught up. He's going to lob Enrated forward, and Candy Panda is gone. Gosu continues to tank up as Freddy is teleported in for the fight. Now Cabo Shot's in retreat. We do see Sven Skeren coming to join. Body slams. He knocks Diamond under the tower, and the turret shot will close him out. Exhaust is now on to Freddy as SK continue to look forward. Gosu Pepper split from the rest of his team. Cabo not really swinging around those Blades of War. Saves the onslaught. It's away at the end of the fight, and Enrated gets belt, but he throws down the Unbreakable Will and stays alive. Sven Skeren puts the big body back onto Cabo Shot, and Freddy is now running away, but Forgiven will pick up the kill. And it ends up trading back and forth. It's not over yet. As we see Diamond Procs, can he find Sven? No! The Prey Seeker, but I think he spotted him. Tremor Sense means Sven Skeren's in trouble. And a tunnel from Diamond should be one extra kill. Maybe donated to Betsy.
Betsy walks in
So
as
unfortunate.
type of bot lane parties because he even renamed his summoner name to Let Us 2v3 please. In addition to, can you please stop ganking my lane over and over again? But as we talk about that, action in the top lane.
Well, we do see Shyvana trying to get away with that burnout, but the Dragon's Descent is not enough distance. And Freddy, the Wyvern, gets run down by Hecarim. While that
lead still for Gambit, makes you wonder how would they do this if they didn't have this advantage. They're slowly chipping away at the towers. We're going in!
Wow, we see that's Diamond. He's caught out. Diamond's down. Enrated flashed for that one. I can only assume for the headbutt pulverize. Kill credit to Candy Panda.
You want to steal this red buff, that's what you want to do. You want to deny resources to your opponent. If you can't get the towers, take their jungle. Slowly make them bleed gold. Freddy's getting poked.
Well, red buff is still up there. It looks like it was secured by Diamond and the smite. Freddy's gonna Dragon's Descent, but the knockup comes up from Diamond. He manages to find him, and Betsy gets the kill credit. There's the Onslaught of Shadows, throws Enrated back into the waiting arms of Gosu Pepper, but Candy says, come and hug me. Pulls him out with an around. It doesn't look like we're done just yet. SK are one man down, but here comes Diamond once again. He flashes in, and he takes down the Minotaur. We see the Hemo Plague sucking out the blood from Diamond Procs as Gambit now back away. Initially, Gambit get the kill. Still unsecured, so they could peel back for that one.
Fantastic map-wide play by Gambit right here. Pepper with the Dazzle.
An explosive cast knocks Gosu Pepper into the waiting hands of Fox. We see Sven Skeren. He's going to be running amok as he's found Diamond Procs. All of a sudden, Gambit, they are the ones that get a little split up. So, they've lost 2 champions for securing 2 towers.
It's pushing into mid lane and top lane. I felt like Gambit should have moved for the middle lane. Prompts that Baron start.
Ward goes down. SK are now aware of it, but Gambit, they've not peeled off this crap, but it's going very, very slowly. Look at the minimap, guys. Tower secured in favor of SK. Freddy has been caught out. He's been knocked up, and Cabo Shot is rampaging all over Freddy's face. Forgiven's valked over the wall and flashed rather. Enrated's going to get eventually cut down where he stands once Unbreakable wears off. Baron was prevented, but Gambit get a few more kills. Do it subtly. I was trying to do it subtly. Take a look at your picture-in-picture, bottom left. Cabo Shot is teleporting in. He's in the tri-bush up north. Freddy has equaled that by coming in. Diamond Procs has found the knockup onto Freddy. Candy Panda a little bit split up from the team as SKR landed in the river. The ship is sinking and we see Fate's Call. It's going to pull Enrated backwards. He's got no Unbreakable Will. We do see Fox, a Hemoplague is pop, but Freddy is continuing to take damage. He may be going down, not yet though, as the face of the Mountain Shield will keep him up. Diamond and Forgiven looking to run SK down. Sven Skeren now follows suit with Enrated into the death chamber. And after a draw...
Snowball again. This should facilitate those things that Gambit was trying earlier. Now it'll be
Cabo Shard. really not having an impact. Fox.
Dazzle forces the pool.
He's going to go down with
That's
that
the tower. This
pool.
is the opening Gambit wants.
So let's see if Gambit can get out cleanly. Doesn't seem to be engaged yet from SK. Sanguine pool 3 seconds before it's available. Diamond and Forgiven putting some auto attacks onto the inhibitor. It's going low. It will take a few more hits. Svenskerin's gone in with a body slam, but doesn't manage to throw down the cask. Onslaught of Shadows comes out, and Sven's down before he can even ultimate. Inhibitor will drop. Gambit to close this game out now. Can spend some of that money. If we look at the gold, you can see everybody's around.
Effectively split pushing. You can wait 30 more seconds. You waited 34 minutes, Gambit. You can wait a little longer. Fancy jukes it, but Forgiven goes in.
Wow, there's the wild growth already onto Forgiven. Svenskeren dashes forward with Dragon's Descent and a Valkyrie away. We'll put that cosplay equalizer down on the ground. Now Gosu Pepper's running, but look at Caboshot. He's going to grab another inhibitor, and if it's at the cost of Gosu Pepper's life, that is a fair trade any day of the week. Super minions will now be pouring through the bottom lane. As SK is engaged, nets them a kill. Now Caboshot, a little...
Needed and deserved. He trades his life willingly for a bot lane inhib here, and a Forgiven. He wants some blood. It kills his ex-teammate. Wants another one.
Fox flashed forward for that one.
They want their third.
They should be able to grab this one. SK not doing a whole lot. Onslaught of Shadows goes, I think, a little wide of Candy Panda, but Caboshot is just rampaging through. He 1v1s Candy Panda like a hot knife through butter. Freddy tries to fly away, but those wings don't have anything under them. And Freddy goes down for the 5th time. The 3rd inhibitor falls. Gambit set their sights on the Nexus turret. Man, that started it all off. Gambit undefeated. SK 0-6. Convincing victory from Gambit.
Quick, clean, polished. And Edward here in the bottom lane. So they did what they had to do. Forgiven. Died a lot so far in this split, but 0 deaths against his old SK.
Very well played. Most damage dealt in the game. And I feel a little bad, but I do feel I have to call this one out. During the course of this game again, Candy Panda dealt less damage than his jungler. Svenskeren's Gragas